Hi guys, so I wanted to make a video and I wanted to also give you guys some coping strategies, some things that I do that have helped me get through some really hard times, how to clear your space from lower frequencies, lower energy. It also helps with you to create a protective space for meditation or, just if you're ever feeling anxiety. I wanted to talk today about trauma and anxiety, which usually is a result of some sort of trauma, or if you're dealing with anger you're carrying around with you for years and years and years, just something was done and you can't let go and you get triggered and you never know when you're going to get triggered, and this other person comes out and you're saying stuff and you're like, that's not even me. Why did I say that? That's not me. Well, kind of it isn't. And Eckhart Tolle calls it the pain body. And, through watching him speak and through the book, The Power of Now, I just accumulated a quick little overview of a definition of the pain body, which makes a lot of sense to me because, the first time I realized that there is like a separate pain body, like there is a mind-made sense of self that we call the ego, there's also a pain body. And so what Eckhart Tolle says is the pain body exists as trapped off energy that has been split off from yours, an energy field that has become autonomous with the unnatural process of mind identification. It turned in on itself and became anti-life, like an animal trying to devour its tail, or an animal trying to defend itself. So you may be feeling like you're defending your life, you're defending your ego, or it's the way the body responds because in the past it had to defend itself. Like, I've been in situations where I've been held down and had to defend myself. And over throughout the years, you immediately respond like that. And so the pain body torments you and convinces you it's its protector. Your protector, I'm sorry, but it's also protecting itself. So it's one and the same. So of course consciousness is the way out of pain, but there are ways to cope and release that pain body or spirit of pain that we carry with us. Because I had gone to a psychic because I had so much negative stuff going on around me, like energy. It's a story I'll get into later. I will. So she had told me that all the stuff that I had been through had taken on a spirit of its own, like separate from myself. And it's not like she'd read Eckhart Tolle or anything. She was just telling me all the trauma, everything I've been through since I was little and as I became an adult had taken on like a dark spirit of itself. And so this is what I was feeling. And when I was on my way home, and as a physical empath, I pick up on other people's abilities as well. So I don't always visually, I'll see spirits, but not like this. So I'm walking up the stairs and I see this hooded figure at the top of the stairs. And I could swear it was me. And I've done a lot of shadow work since then, and I've learned to make friends with that crazy side of myself. Because I think we all have, there's yin and yang. We all have positive and negative, and it's finding that balance. So anyways, he also goes on to say, accumulated pain is like an invisible entity, active and dormant. It can be triggered by a pain pattern from the past. It's like a button we have, like I was saying. So some pain bodies will attack others and some just the host. And so you have to watch out for it. If you become aligned with it, you'll believe it's you. So catch it as soon as it comes out. If it's in a dormant state, it feeds on negativity, illness, and it will create situations in your life that vibrate at a lower frequency. So if you want to inflict pain, it makes you want to inflict pain on you, or you suffer from it, then your behavior reflects this. So it's like an autonomous negative energy that can, in its own way, as much power as it has, create issues in your life, like physical pain, or if the negative energy is around someone near you, they're going to feel the negative energy, and it'll create a situation of drama between you and this person, so that you react, and so that you call on your pain body, or you guys start, it feels, oh, I need my pain body to protect me. Like, all this is unconscious, but it does what the body's used to it doing, what you're used to having it do for you. And so just, this is a little tidbit of information to understand maybe why you are experiencing things. And so one thing that I learned to do was to take a piece of paper, take a whole freaking notebook, and what I did was write out every single thing that I felt was done to me since I was little, even if it's all from my perspective, because we're always the hero in our story. It doesn't matter. It's your story, it's your perspective, it's what's causing feelings in you. Every single thing that somebody has done to hurt you, that has caused you pain, that makes you feel rage when a bunch of men are looking at you and laughing, or a woman is laughing or refuses you, or somebody looks down their nose at you, or runs into you, or demeans you, or lies to you. Whatever has been done or causes you to react to things that continue to be done, just any kind of pain, whatever it made you feel, whatever it made you think, and how you feel it affects you today. But it's your letter or your story that you're writing, your story of your pain and your trauma, and you get it all out on paper. If you want to write a Dear John letter and attach it, or you just want to put it on the back of the paper, or you want it to be towards one specific person, include as many things as you can. Anything that you think that would create a pain body that's like a separate you, that's carrying all of your pain, that almost like possesses you in these moments when these buttons are pushed. What created that? Understand it. What were those thoughts going through your head when you reacted that last time? And who said the things that, because your brain is just reacting to things that it's reacted to before, and so is your body, So I like to create like a safe space. So I imagine a white circle around me of protection. It's my white light. And I'll burn some sage. Usually I burn white sage. This I picked in California. And I'll put it in a shell. And I had a raven that left me feathers and some other birds. And I'll sage my whole room. And I'll usually say a blessing. Whatever you believe in. Father God, bless the space. Archangel Michael, clear the space of any lower energies. Purify me, One thing that really works for me is, tonality, tone, frequency, and even if you just get a sounding bowl on Amazon, or the crystal bowls are really amazing. Even a wine glass that's crystal, you put your finger around, it makes that loud noise. It's a high frequency noise. It tends to you allow that frequency to just blast through you and vibrate throughout the room, and it kind of just knocks it all out, and it just dissipates. It's like static energy inside of you, lower energy, and it brings you up. So even if you hit it once and you feel that resonate in your chest, you can bring it throughout your body. You can go around and around. You just let it do it as long as you can. You can do it quiet. I always wait till the last tone goes. And I let out the last breath. And I just kind of like bring down my light body and my dark body steps out. And one thing I do is you can take a candle. And a pentacle, okay, I'll draw one for you. Isn't necessarily, I don't know if you can see it, pagan, okay? So it's, each point stands for an element: earth, water, wind, fire, air, spirit. And it also stands for, imagine a human standing in the middle, and the circle around it is for protection. You can use a cross and put a circle around it, whatever. I draw it on the bottom of my candle. And I'll do this at the new moon, when there's no moon in the sky, when I'm letting go. This is a time for letting go. And I believe I got that right. No, the new moon is for new things. The old moon, which is the full moon, that's for letting go. I don't edit, so we're just gonna have to stick with that. So, and it's all about intention. And the intention while you're writing, letting go. I am releasing myself of my pain body. I'm releasing myself from, you know, this energy, this trapped off energy that has been split off from mine. It is unnatural. It is no longer needed in my life. And I'll write freedom. Candle burn. And so what I did at the end of my letter, because everything is birth and death, so my intention here is to release myself, burn away the bonds from this pain body. So you find a fire safe plate, a bowl, and you let it burn. And you focus your intention and release it. Feel that dark shadow figure getting up and walking out of you at the same time you pull down your light body into you. And then I took the ashes and I buried them under a tree. But you can flush them down the toilet. It doesn't matter. You can leave your candle burning until it goes all the way down and it's out. But these exercises released me and they helped me so much. I just know I felt once I identified my pain body, and I just knew it as a separate entity that had taken on a life of its own from my pain, that when somebody would say something would just possess me and fill me with rage. And it didn't happen like that anymore. Certain people couldn't trigger me anymore. And it was a blessing. So I hope that this helps you, and I hope that in some small way you have some relief on your journey to consciousness and to finding the deeper ways of dealing with this, and the more, it's just the beginning is all I'm trying to say. There's ways that you can reach consciousness and presence and stay in the now, so you'll be able to feel love and feel gratitude and not be triggered, and just things will roll right off your back. But these are the first steps: identifying and releasing. Blessed be. Much love to you all.